like your new RAV4.
Thanks, yours too.
What does RAV stand for anyway?
To me, it's the Remarkably Advanced Vehicle.
Really? To me, it's the runway-approved vehicle for its amazing style.
What about Remarkably Adaptable Vehicle because of its versatile cargo space?
Or really admired vehicle?
Oh, or Really Awesome Vehicle.
It really is the recreational activity vehicle. The stylish 2026 Toyota RAV4 Limited. What's your RAV4?
It's baseball, but so much more. Go bananas for Banana Ball with ESPN on Disney+. The greatest show in sports.
Are you kidding me?
Is the phenomenon everyone's talking about.
The trick play to the plate.
Catch the Savannah Bananas and other fan favorite teams all season long with select games streaming with ESPN on Disney+.
Let's go!
U.S. residents, 18 plus only. Select Banana Ball games available to all Disney Plus subscribers. Terms apply.
EDO. The following podcast contains tales of violence, sex, drugs, and a little bit of rock and roll, but is certainly not suitable for all listeners, so discretion is advised. Bienvenue, welcome back. Okay, last time, Adam diffused what could have been a much, much worse shootout between Chick, Eduardo, and Santana that ended with Adam driving Eduardo to the ER with a bullet in his stomach. Now he's about to get a new partner here, and I tried to dig in to see if I could get Diaz to open up a little bit more here, so let's head back to the DR and that desolate Miami Vice type apartment Diaz put me in. It's a place no one could hear me scream. At this point, do you see the change in yourself? Do you see yourself becoming a different person than you were, say, a few years ago? Do you see yourself becoming a gangster?
Yes, I did. I did change. You could feel it. It's no way back to working legit. No way back to work as an electrician. At this point, I'm changing. I get more respect from the guys. They like me. A lot of money flowing in. We're back to business. All of a sudden, my cousin shows up with a guy. Much older guy than all of us are. This guy used to be a wrestler. They call him Black Demon. Pretty famous in Dominican Republic. But after he ended up his career as a wrestler, he became a pimp. He had hookers working for him. But now somehow he made it to the States. Somehow, my cousin felt that he could trust him. And he shows up at the spot and say, this guy's gonna work for you. I don't know this fucking guy. I don't know who the fuck, where he comes from. I felt betrayed. Why is my cousin bringing a stranger into our place? All right, he's the boss. You can't argue that. What the fuck, I'm doing everything fine. Everything's going nice and dandy. What's the fucking problem? To begin with, I told him, you know what? I hand you back the keys. Give it to him. Let him take care of business. The guy is smart. He ain't stupid. He looked at me in my eyes and he goes, no. I need you. I need you here. You're the man here. I'm not the man. I'm going to work with you. You know? You're not going to work for me. We're working together. So I look at the guy's eyes. I see some truth in his eyes. Truthfulness. This guy was honest, in a way. You could say it in a way. Now, this guy starts working with us, but I see some inconsistency in him. Then he brought this girl over to work with us, to count money. Her name was Hilda. Her name is Hilda. Her ex-husband is locked up in jail. Taught her really good how to handle money and drugs and stuff, because she was a minor. But now she's an adult. She has a baby. A little daughter, baby daughter, and sexy girl, nice body, Dominican looking, you know.
Yeah, we know, pal. Is anybody safe around this guy? Jesus, Diaz has the sex drive of a Bulgarian porn star. So now, the boss has brought in some fresh meat, and it pisses off Adam. Then he says he sees some inconsistency in this dude. Is he right?
Now, she's working with us in this huge apartment which we count money in machines. We got 4 or 5 machines counting money. She's the one in charge of, all the money got to be in order. So one day, this girl made a mistake. Which mistake? I don't know. All of a sudden, I hear someone screaming, yelling. So what the fuck? It's not good. This is a good building. Decent people live in this building. That's how you keep the heat down. I go to the living room, and he's screaming at Hilda, yelling at her, calling her a bitch. You fucking whore. You gotta do this shit right. So I go, hey, yo, calm down, man. What are you doing? He's like, this fucking bitch. I told her to put the fucking money this way, and she did it the wrong way, and we can't afford, Say, look. Money's money any which way, doesn't matter. Just talk to her nice and peaceful, And he's like, nah. And so then I get upset. And I say, yo, you need to stop yelling. This guy made a huge mistake. He looked at me and he goes, he's bigger than me. And this guy was an ex-wrestler. He goes, you don't have the body and you don't have the balls to confront me. So I looked at him in his eyes and I say, really? Okay, no problem. I go to the kitchen where I have my fucking gun. I had another 357. This 357 I had is not the long thing. It's the short one. But this is heavy too, and it's very powerful for a close range shot. I grabbed it, put it in my wrist, came up to him, said, all right, so what do you want to do? Do you want to grab your gun? This guy is right in front of me. Hilda's right next to us. There's 2 more girls there. There's another guy in the other room. And I looked at him and I say, so go ahead. You say I don't have the balls. I don't have the size. Let's go for it. He looked at me in the eyes. And he goes, no, man, no disrespect. I'm trying to teach you here something. I say, no, you just disrespected me. You told me I don't have the size and the balls. And he go, please, I don't want no conflict. I say, all right, so why you say that? I say, all right, let me tell you something. This guy's very experienced. I listened to this guy for a while after that. He goes, look, Adam, honestly speaking, if one of these fucking motherfuckers bitches make a mistake and you don't straighten them out right away, later on, these are the ones that will sell you out. They need to know every fucking little mistake they make, it has a fucking consequence. So I look at him in the face. I could see the truth. With all the experience I have through all this shit, I look at him in his face and I know what's behind that look. So I said, all right, no problem. Change of plans. I don't want you in this apartment with these girls and with these people. You don't have the patience for it. I'm going to in charge you of the store. We're going to work together. We're going to be very united, but you need to respect me. Never mind that bullshit. Think you're a fucking wrestler? You got balls and all that shit? Hell no. I don't buy that fucking shit anywhere. All right, now the guy's happy.
Okay, I want to take a second here and talk about addiction. And I'm not talking about shaming drug and alcohol use. That's not my thing. But addictions. Do you have any? Because I do. Cigars. And so does our boy Adam. So much so that he got together with some heavy hitters in the tobacco industry and created his own brand, the 7.5, designed and crafted in the Dominican Republic to commemorate not only the success of the hit documentary, but to celebrate Adam himself. It's rich, full-flavored, bold, pretentious, in your face, like Diaz himself. So look up the Adam Diaz 7.5 cigar sometime soon on the internet, because eventually it will be available for you to get a box for yourself and see that sometimes crime does pay.
Choice Hotels get you more of what you value. Comfort Inn, it's calling your name. Save on the stay. Oh, and free waffles are yours to claim. Book direct at choicehotels.com.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Hey, I'm Bruce.
And I'm Jeff. We're here to tell you a little about our new podcast called Taboo Treasures. We explore the human obsession with objects of extreme rarity and infamy.
Here's a little snippet of our episode called Heavenly Sneakers.
San Diego Sheriff's deputies stumble into a house of death filled with dozens of bodies, the site of a grim mass suicide.
But what really stood out to me was seeing the sneakers underneath the sheets that had the white Nike swoosh on them.
The leader was a guy named Marshall Applewhite.
I'm from Kingdom Level Above Human.
It's not exactly every day you plan the simultaneous suicide of 39 people. So in the weeks leading up to it, he knew he'd have to come up with a little checklist.
What was number 1?
Convince 38 people to commit suicide.
Number 2.
Figure out how to kill 38 people.
Number 3. What should we wear? We hope you'll join us and learn a little and maybe even laugh a little while we tell you some of the stories behind the stories you only think you know.
After that, the guy trusts me so fucking much. He even take a shower in that apartment. I mean, I wouldn't take a shower in an apartment where there's people working drugs or all the people that I can't trust that much. Because when you're taking a shower, do you have a gun on you? You don't you? I gotta have a gun always on me when I'm around all these people. Because you don't know who's gonna betray you. Who's gonna come after you? Who's gonna knock on your fucking door, knock the door down and shoot everybody? You can get caught off guard. So this guy, we're doing good. We're getting along. Now, one day, my cousin takes vacation. Now, all of a sudden, he comes back and says, Adam, I made a decision. Okay, what's the decision you made? I want to sell the spot. I said, really? Yeah, I want $300,000. I looked at him. What's wrong with this guy? $300,000 is nothing, you know? So he speaks to all our cousins that are still around. He's speaking to myself, and he's speaking to the guy. The devil himself. Because he was the fucking devil. Black Demon was the fucking devil. Demon in Spanish means devil. So, when he says that, Black Demon, he calls me aside, because now Black Demon thinks I'm his partner. I'm his boy. I'm his fucking man. So he thinks. So he goes, okay, Adam, I'm not giving your cousin all that money. We're not. He's selling the spot, but I'm not giving that money. So, myself, I go and speak to the rest of my cousins. Say, yo, let's get this. They go, no, we're not giving him a penny because we helped him build this fucking spot. He shouldn't get this money. You know what I mean? It's like a slap in the face. So I thought to myself, this is good for me. It's not good for them, but it's good for me. I spoke to them and he goes, we're going to take all the customers from this spot. We're going to open up another store. We're going to take all the customers. We're going to take all my fucking cousins' customer? Are you fucking serious? Says, yeah. We're going to take them another spot and we don't need this. Fuck him. I told him right in his face. Can't do that, man. This is my first cousin. And he helped me out. And he gave me a hand when I needed it most. And he trusts me. Can't do that to him. Sorry. So you either in and out. You tell me. But this fucking guy's smart. This guy is no fucking kid in the game. He goes, no problem, Adam. Whatever you say goes. You demand. I say, fine. Then what happened? The fucking guy got another partner, started stealing our customers. He did it behind my back. But not only that, the guy hired a fucking hitman to kill me.
See, each step of the way up, Adam doesn't seem to flinch. Most guys, myself included, might call it quits the second some pimp wrestler dropped my name in the hat. Not Diaz. He didn't step back. He leaned in. Let's see how he handles this pendejo.
Now, he made a big mistake. He trusts Hilda also. So he takes Hilda party to a club. Hilda listens to this conversation where there's this guy negotiating my assassination. He's gonna assassinate my fucking ass. He's gonna kill me. So Hilda likes me already. She likes me. We haven't fucked yet, but she likes me because of that day that I defended her. She gives me a call. We speak. I told her, come over, let's speak. She said, I have something very important to tell you, Adam. I say, fine. She goes, Adam. And she was crying, tears coming down her eyes. And I can't forget that day. She goes, Adam, they're gonna kill you, man. I say, who's gonna kill me? I'm thinking I'm doing good with the devil. She goes, no, he's gonna fucking kill you. He just hired a guy to kill you. I say, really? I say, yeah, it's all because he's stealing your customers and you don't even fucking know it. I say, fine, how can you prove that? How can you give me an evidence that he's doing that? She goes, fine. Tomorrow morning we meet. I'm gonna prove it to you. I say, fine. Okay. The next morning, I grab one of my friend's cars, tinted window, ultimate vehicle. He doesn't know this vehicle. Nobody knows him has bought this vehicle. We go to the next block, New Jersey Avenue, down on Livonia. We park the car, we sitting there for hours, see what's going on. Guess what? Yes, he's stealing my customers. I seen this guy named Blackie, who's supposed to be my customer. This guy named Walex, Jamaican guy. He stole him too. This guy buys fucking 8 kilos, 12 kilos. I say, shit, no wonder I haven't seen this guy in a while. He's selling these guys behind our back. Who connection does he has? I don't know. But he's selling these guys. And to steal a customer from me, you have to be selling cheaper. All right, no problem. So I set up a plan. All of a sudden, he gets shot. I'm not saying I did it, but he gets shot. He's out of the picture now.
And that's what happens when you dance with the devil, amigos. And believe me, the devil is always the one left standing. You know, one of the hard parts about asking Adam about these incidents that happened in his day-to-day life is that there's no statute of limitations on murder. And it makes it pretty hard to talk about these things when you're in the heat of the moment. I had to be responsible. Adam had to be responsible to himself, and I'm sure his lawyer wanted him to be responsible when he was talking to me. But every once in a while, you know, I would push him on something and he would say, hey, Ash, I can't answer that. You can draw your own conclusion. And that's sort of what it felt like he was saying to me. And that's kind of what I'm saying to you guys. You know, I pushed as much as I could on these things. And sometimes he gives it up just enough. And other times he just can't. And I think at the end of the day, it's got to be up to you, right? Did he kill this guy or did he not kill this guy? The way Diaz looked at me that day, I know. And by now, you probably do too.
EVO.
New York City in the 1980s was a war zone. I know because I was there. The murder rate was the highest in the country and the war on drugs was raging throughout the 5 boroughs. The culture was being infiltrated with new wave rock, Basquiat, Warhol, soap operas, crooked cops, and crack cocaine. Enter young Adam Diaz. Fresh off the beaches of the Dominican Republic, he saw the cool in all the crime. And with a little help from his family, Adam became the boss of the Diaz organization, paying off dirty cops, protecting his turf, and moving 300 to 400 kilos a week for the Medellin cartel, all before his 20th birthday. Join me as I go mano a mano with Diaz, and you'll see for yourself how this kid from the DR became the king of Brooklyn. I'm Ash Adams, and this is The Culture of Criminal Cool.